Trying to find how to excuse the mess. My tripod. Back in my bag. I don't think I did. How are we all? I won't be going very far today. So maybe today's a perfect day to be doing some screen cleaning and organising. No, there it is. Yeah, I've got lots and lots of camping equipment I need to sort out and pack away and organise, and too much stuff. But anyway, I'm going to set the tripod up and you can listen to the storm outside. It's been a long while since I've actually just sat back and enjoyed thunder and lightning, like nature's fireworks and lightning. Awesome. I love it, I do. Hang on a second. Put the bracket on. Yeah, I'll do it that way. I'll do it this way for a change. Hang on a sec, folks. Just got to try and pull the feet out on this tripod, but I got no nails at the minute. Use that one. It'll make it easy to do these bloody things out. Just put a little tab on that and fucking leg's gone back in again. Jesus fucking Christ. Trying to do things differently for a change. Like I normally do. That's it, that's better. Now, come and enjoy the thunder and lightning. Obviously, if it starts raining, I'll have to bring the phone back in, but for now. I'll do on the side, I think. You see. Yeah, there we go. As I say, orientation is locked, rotating device back. Why? Oh, okay. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, it's been a while since I've just sat back and enjoyed a good thunder and lightning. And it's actually been a long while since I've seen any bloody rain. Yeah, it's got to be over 2 months, I think, since I last experienced any rain. You see the land and then burning off. Thankfully, when I wasn't here. How are we all? Probably not a good idea standing outside with a selfie gimbal stick with electronics in it. I am under a bit of a cover. But even still, rumble in the jungle, literally rumble in the jungle. of Mother Nature. Won't be saying they've got struck by lightning, of course. What's the weather like near where you guys are? Most of the lightning's been coming over from this direction. The sky's not as black as it was a little while ago. It was really dark a little while ago. Maybe the majority of it's passing. I don't really want to step out underneath the cover. I'll get a bit of PTSD when it comes to weather. I got a head injury once upon a time due to high winds. So I'm not worried about the thunder and lightning so much, because obviously the odds of that, well, obviously thunder's just a sound, isn't it? So I love the sound of thunder. I love the spectacle of lightning. But I'm a little bit scared of the old wind side of things. It's obviously the wind, that's what sends things flying, doesn't it? And does the damage. Yeah, thunder and lightning, yeah, I love it. The wind that comes with it. Yeah, we had quite a big storm last night, but no rain, but high winds. I think it's moving away. I think it might be a bit through the worst of it there, maybe. I love lightning, I really do. Back in the day, before digital cameras, I used to spend hours taking photographs of lightning. Obviously now everything's digital, it's piece pit, easy to take pictures of lightning. But back in the day when it's 35mm camera roll, doing your exposures and your speed settings and what have you, keeping the shutter open for 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, or whatever, half an hour. Now it's just open it up, press play, record rather. How times have changed. I'm really struggling in this digital world. All these birds coming from all of a sudden. You don't normally get so many birds flying around. Yeah, you wouldn't come down and shout and down. You're going to start raining. There's loads of them. They're not normally a flock bird, as far as I'm aware. Like a raven, they're normally solitary birds, aren't they? Well, certainly not like starlings, anyway. And sparrows, and they're not sparrows. What was that Alfred Hitchcock film, The Bird? that's what I'm feeling right now. See all these birds? I've never seen this many all together in one place. I see them all the time, like one or two. Oh, this is the weather on it, I suppose. Oh, okay. Little spots of rain now. I'll be careful because this gimbal does say do not get wet. Yeah, I do miss the days of like analog, if you want to call it that, photography. Kind of lost interest a little bit when it all went digital. Well, even before digital. So obviously you had airbrushing and all that kind of stuff. Digital and manipulation. It kind of takes away from the craft of photography in my mind. When the auto settings and what have you. There's probably a vast proportion of people still out in the world, especially these youngsters. If you gave them a 35mm camera from 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, they probably wouldn't even have a clue how to even open the thing to get the film in it. She's blowing. She's a gusting. Oh, I really need to go out and get something to eat. Tree swaying all over the place. The last storm that I actually sat back and enjoyed probably about a year ago. It was on Dondet Island in Laos. Sweaty gaps, big my gap. Yeah. I'm staying in this hotel, well, not hotel, like resort, that's what let's say. And yeah, but that had rain with it. I was stood outside on the veranda watching it, and this one of the members of staff, one of the cleaners, was going from one room to another, and it literally struck the ground right near her. She had a very close call. I bet she shit her pants, literally. I mean, I shit my pants, and it was about 20 feet from, no, more than that, about 20 meters from me. You look good on camera, though. That's why I'm staying undercover. like this cover is going to do any good if it gets struck by lightning, but you know what I mean. I'm hoping if there's any nearby lightning, it will hit this tower here, and if it arcs anywhere. There's plenty of other taller metal structures near me, so I'm not that worried. Like I say, it's the wind I get nervous about. Do I risk it for a biscuit and just go out and get something to eat and some drink? I'm a bit sick of drinking coffee. I really should drink more water like most people, but they don't. I don't like taking the motorbike out in the rain, especially after the front wheel slipped when we come back from Laos last week. My ribs still hurt. Even going 2 miles an hour on a motorbike, the front wheel just slipped from underneath because it hit an oil patch, and it was water as well. So, yeah, that's not my confidence for going out on the bike in the rain as well. When was the last time you sat back and enjoyed a good thunder and lightning? The weather's kind of moved out that kind of direction. All the activity when I started filming was all over here. Seems to have gone that way. Famous last words. I'll put my shoes on, put my coat on, and I'll start hammering it down. I can guarantee it. That's just my luck, you know. As of late, anyway. I bought myself a laptop a couple of months ago, so I could start doing editing and what have you. Not having the best of luck with my phones, so I thought I'd order some like cameras. Just ordered those, and now the laptop stopped working. It's not powering up, so hopefully that can get sorted and fixed and sent back to you. I would hope. Only time will tell. But yeah, I'm not really in the mood for taking these cameras, the ones I've ordered, taking them, you know, because I've done cash on delivery. And at the moment, making any more videos would be a complete waste of time with the film just being stuck on a memory card, you know. I've not been able to do anything with it, so I'm literally really thinking about just sacking everything off altogether. I mean, sacking everything off, just making videos and just do something different. Just make videos like normal people for my own pleasure, you know, rather than making videos for social media and with the hopes and aspirations of making some sort of money at any point. But clearly, my life's not interesting enough to get monetized, so maybe I should just give up on the whole thing and just go live a normal life. Become a monk. I was saying earlier, it's the wind that I don't like so much. Thunder and lightning. Obviously, the rain's a pain in the ass, so you can get wet, but you can deal with that. it's the wind I don't enjoy. Woohoo, them trees bending. These sorts of ones are only twigs. They ain't gonna do anything much to you if they bend or break, because they're so thin and thimbly, spirally or whatever. I don't know what words I want to use. Anyway, they can flex. It's the bigger trees, the older ones. They're the ones that can crack and collapse. And when I was in my teenage years, 1980s, I can't remember exactly what year it was, but anyway, we had a really severe storm. That's before the days of them naming them. They name them now. Back then in the 80s they didn't used to, I don't think. It was the storm of whatever day it was. Was it 83 or 86? I can't remember. But the East Anglian coastline got hammered. Well, the whole of Britain got hammered. Michael Fish, the weatherman, got it completely and utterly wrong that day. That was all over the news. The fact that the weatherman got it so wrong. Oh, funny time. I think he kept his job though. I don't think they sacked him. I mean, it's a funny old job, isn't it? Meteorologist. Don't know what sort of money they earn. Obviously, weather predictions and forecasting affects global economies. So the more you know about the weather, the more you'll know about whatever else that goes on, comes with the effects of weather. Obviously, you can do very little about changing the weather, but forecasting it and knowing about it and the global effects of whatever happens because of it, that makes you very powerful. And makes you presumably very rich in the process. But I think a lot of it is still prediction, isn't it? As much science goes behind weather forecasting, it still comes down to the unknowns. Like I say, I think the worst of it's blown past me now, I think. Famous last words. Ooh. Oh no, that's fireworks. I'm going to say TTFN, folks. Thought I was going to share with you some nice lightning bolts going through the sky that seems to have either passed or the power of the storm's broken up. We'll probably have clear skies again in an hour now. Yeah. I don't think this is going to result in much. He says. I said it was a lot darker earlier. It's not as dark as it was. Still little spits and spots of rain, not much. I just know as soon as I put my shoes and top on, it's going to start coming down. I would say it's sod's law, but it's not. It's not any law at all. It's the law of nature, isn't it? weather is treating you well wherever you are in the world. At least I haven't got other things man-made coming out of the sky at me. Not like a lot of places around the world right now by the sounds of things. I'm going to say TCF anything, folks. I was hoping there was going to be a big thunderbolt or lightning bolt. You ever heard of that phenomena, ball lightning? What sort of weird weather conditions you need for that? Obviously, atmospheric weather, clearly, which is what it is right now. So it would be cool if I saw a big plasma ball of ball lightning. I wonder what that would feel like. I worked with a guy who reckoned he'd been struck by lightning. Not once, but twice, apparently. I think he was having me on, you know. You get struck by lightning twice. I mean, or maybe twice in like within seconds of each other. But I think he meant it as in two separate occasions. How fucking unlucky would you have to be struck by lightning twice? I mean, the odds of being struck by lightning in the first place are really, really low. Yeah, the second I stop recording, there'll be a massive lightning bolt go all the way through the sky. I think, in my experience, the best lightning and thunderstorm events have always been very near the coastline, which I am not currently near at all. I'm miles and miles and miles a long way away from the coastline. I think Mother Nature didn't have a big hissy fit like I thought she was going to have. Oh, we'll go out on them. Take my motorbike, take my motorbike and go get something to eat. I'm hungry. I'm sick of eating croissant and egg. I see something different today, but I haven't really got much in the way of food, so. So I have a croissant and egg and a little bit of ham. I go out trying to grab food right now, as it's currently not raining, it'd be fine. But if then the heavens open up and it starts absolutely hammering it down, good luck getting your grab food. So grab drivers basically like stop working. They'll start refusing to pick up deliveries. So then your order can take a very, very, very long time. So yeah, I've learned not to bother even considering grabs on days like this, even though it's currently not raining. Any second it could start raining, and then your grab driver and your food is could get made in time, but if the I don't know if these restaurants wait until they've got confirmation of drivers before they start cooking the food. I don't know how that works. So I don't use Grab anyway. There's a little resort not far from here. But these foods, I noticed, gone down quality. That last order I had from them didn't even actually eat. I gave it to. I had a few bites, but I gave the majority of it to my little friend, the doggy that comes, Baba, because she's had pups. So I'm trying to give her as much food and energy as I can. Not my dog, but afford to give. As I wasn't really enjoying it, and I hadn't put any spices with it, I thought, well, give it to the dog. Why not? Or I might just go to Big C and go to the food court. There's only got lots and lots and lots of options. So today would be a perfect day to do editing and working on vlogs and what this, that, and the other. But two nearly 3-month-old laptop shouldn't stop working. The people in Big C just are so like blasé and despondent when you know, because apparently you only have like 7-day consumer rights laws here to return goods. I don't know how it works. It like things should be, because in my mind, it's the biggest scam going in that case, isn't it? Oh yeah, it works for it. Anything can, well, not anything, but things that can be made so cheaply and so poorly and enter the market and then be sold and literally stop working after, because they've got cheap parts after like 2 months. That's it, and you got no consumer rights other than 7 days. Yeah, I don't think I'll be. I don't think I'll be making Thailand my home if that's how their laws work. At least in England, you get 1 year. Consumer rights. Things have to be fit for purpose to at least last 1 year. So everything pretty much you can buy and guarantee. Any problems with it for 1 year, you can take it back and get a replacement. Not in Thailand, 7 days. So for that reason, if nothing else, I don't think Thailand's the place for me. Why would you want to live in a country where your consumer rights and your human rights as well? You see the way the police brutality in Thailand. It's horrific. Literally cracking people over the head with batons. It's horrendous. Oh. Someone's firing up the music. Well, I better stop recording because I don't want to end up getting copyrights because someone's decided to start playing music. TTFN, folks.